The hero levels up. They do fade back a little bit. Got some good splash damage occurring. Cyclops falls. Not good. Werewolf, come on now. Werewolf. All right, good job. Ricard cuts down the dinosaur. And that's how that one wraps up. Pretty intense stuff, for sure. Welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm your host, AK, and today we're playing some more Super Fantasy Kingdom. An absolutely terrific gaming experience. This game absolutely rocks. It just released to early access on the 24th of October. We're going to be continuing on with our file here today. And I'm really excited because in this game, there's just so much to unlock and uncover, including an entire new civilization in the undead civilization. And needless to say, this is a game that rewards you for continuous play. So let's dive back in today. Of course, let me know in the comments section below if you want to keep seeing the Super Fantasy Kingdom right here on the channel. I'd absolutely love to play it. And while we're getting started here, my friends, if you are having fun, smash the like button and consider becoming a subscriber if you happen to be new. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. All right, so our lone hero is, of course, the defensive knight, Ricard. We've got, what, 2 cycles complete with him, I think, in our first run, the first video that we did of the early access release. Got to, what, day like 10, I think? Well, let's aim higher. Let's do better. Let's see if maybe we can get some more heroes unlocked to take on into a run with us. Furthermore, for heroes available to show up in runs, we have the following unlocked. So we got the clown, we have the death priest, we have the werewolf. So we'll see if we can combine these guys together as well. Definitely see so much to unlock in this game, something that I really do appreciate. And you just gotta keep playing it, so let's do it. Let's get the loadout figured out for our boy Ricard. Last time we went with the shield, let's go ahead and go with the sword to improve that melee attack damage. Let's go. Right, so day 1 dawns. And now, first and foremost, I do have this sword. Now, I don't have to throw it on Ricard if I don't want to. I mean, maybe we kind of save it up for a melee hero. Like, the early waves are pretty easy to handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this sword right here. And we're just going to leave it right there for now. And decide kind of later who we want to equip it on, because once you equip it, you actually cannot remove it. So keep that in mind. Furthermore, like, kind of let me get up to speed on where we're at. So we got 1 wood there, so we do start the run with an additional wood. Right here is going to give us a bonus, so an early bonus. And something that I've been thinking about is, well, we got to get the tavern down first, so let's go ahead and throw it down. See what's the best spot for it. Probably right here with the berry bushes. Yeah, so we're on the tavern. And then for our early bonus, let's consider like what we want to go for. So, Fisher Hut, fishes from the shore. Well, the fish gives you 2 experience, right? So I actually think it's a pretty good early food option for us. Maybe we can try to get an early Fisher Hut to really, take advantage of the fish. I think that's probably a good idea. We can also get, early housing for workers, of course, as well. We do start with 3 wood. For our opening woodcutter, it looks like this is a good spot with all the trees surrounding. Fantastic. And I can, of course, get an early quarry as well. Looks like this is a pretty good spot for the quarry. Also the farm as well. But let's throw a quarry right there. Let's use our opening resources as such. We do, of course, have 2 workers because we repaired the village in the last episode, right? So fantastic. Now this is going to give us an early bonus, okay? So we can go with 3 wood or 3 wheat or 3 stone if we like. Let's go with the wood, because then we can get a house super fast to get an additional worker. So let's get the wood bonus. Fantastic. And then this guy, of course, needs his wagon repaired. So we got to get 3 boards. Maybe we can do that in today's episode. We'll definitely see. Got the monk over here that will join us for wheat. We have the crossbowman for wood. And then the swordman for ore. Okay. So that's kind of the state of the state, if you will. Not sure what this leads to or what this individual does. And then it looks like there's a squid at this little farmstead over here. And also a fishing dock. So let's just keep progressing. Let's just keep going. Super fun part about this game. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and allocate our workforce. We want 1 more wood. And then I want to get enough stone to get the storage upgraded in the castle. And then I think we will and probably should angle toward early berries. So let's get the 1 wood and then go to berries. And then we'll try to get 6 berries in the next day or 2 and get the early fishing hut. Let's try it out. There's plenty of different ways, plenty of different builds to try out. Let's go ahead and take it off pause. And we got the little puppy dog. So charming, man. Alright, so this guy is going to mine the stone. This guy's going to chop the wood. It's going to give us exactly what we need to get another house. So let's go ahead and allocate him to the tavern. Actually, he doesn't need to. We can just build a house and throw that guy in the tavern. The mule's gotta deliver, though. Let's go, mule. And here comes the monsters of the midday. Coming on from the woodwork. Looks like we got elven thieves. Alright, so 4 wood, you bet. And let's go ahead and let's build that house. In fact, do I want to put it there? Maybe right here is the best spot for it. Bam. Alright, fantastic. Put the fishing hut somewhere. Maybe like right here. And then we can always get these foragers as well. Find berries in thickets. It's another option. These are thickets, okay? Okay, so we're getting stone. This guy's working hard, which is good. We're getting more wood. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and allocate our worker to pick berries. Let's see if we can get 3 today and 3 tomorrow. And get the fishing hut as quickly as possible because we do want fish before we get our first hero. So let's see if we can make that happen. The workers go home and it looks like we get exactly 1 berry. I was a little late on the draw there, wasn't I? Just a little bit. But that's okay. Let's see how Ricard's doing. Looks like he's just chilling. He's pinned down. But he still gets it done. Good to see Ricard. Alright, day 2 dawns. And we're going to have our hero selection. We do have that sword there. So let's select a melee hero if available. Otherwise, I can just throw that sword on Ricard. Wait, so we can select our fate now? He said something about that. How about the werewolf, man? Otherwise, we did get the archer. What hero? So we have the rune scribe, upgraded. Okay, so he's going to increase his attack damage against wet targets. It's kind of hard to rely upon unless it's raining. But we do have the werewolf here. It's going to get hairy. Things will get hairy here. So bites all targets in an area applying bleed. He is a melee class, so obviously, let's go with him. Absolutely. So it does look like upgrades actually carry over. The passive upgrades carry over from run to run as well for each hero. That's super awesome. Let's go with the werewolf. You bet. And let's go ahead and throw him in the cheap slot right there. Let's give him that sword. Alright, so he's hitting for 9. Fantastic. Alright, we have 4 stone. Let's upgrade the stores. Faster tax generation. And let's kind of figure out what we're going to do next. So, obviously, we want the berries for the fisher hut. That's pretty clear. It's definitely what we want to do. I think we can probably angle to get 8 more logs for another worker. That's another possibility. And then, I mean, if we're going fishing, maybe we try to angle toward getting the hunter unlocked as well. Which, of course, means we need to upgrade the castle yet again, which requires gold. So maybe I go sawmill gold, get this upgraded, and then try to get the hunter to hunt wildlife. And one thing that I did not understand initially is, so I thought your food upgrades, just if it's uneaten, as in this berry will upgrade to like the fish or the next tier, but that's actually not the case. So what happens is, if it's raw meat and it goes uneaten, then it gets cooked overnight and turns into cooked meat. So that is what happens, at least with the human civ, as it relates to raw meat and cooked meat, okay? So keep that in mind as well. So maybe that's an angle that we can work. Absolutely. I think first and foremost, we need berries. Probably don't need stone anymore, so let's throw 2 units on berries. 1 unit on wood and just keep grinding wood. Get a sawmill down here relatively quickly. Search these red X spots. Nothing. Maybe we can help out this guy. Looks like we can actually expand as well. Okay, cool. Build a road. You bet. Okay, so what are you all about? There's someone living here. Members only. What? Get out. Okay, so she kicks us out. Doesn't look like I can talk to her. Okay, well, let's expand the field up here. What do we have going on here? The farmer's being attacked. Fight the mini-boss with 270 HP. Okay. I need 1 faith to do so. So we have to repair the church. But we can evoke a fight with the mini-boss, which I think is advantageous. Because, of course, you get a relic chest when you do that. So it kind of remains to be seen. I think in the demo, if you chose to fight the mini-boss, it would just show up in the next wave. Like whenever the wave comes. We also have a chest of these Blue crystals, fantastic. So I think to upgrade the metagame a little bit further, we do have these. So more stone in future runs. We have more wheat in future runs. Otherwise, I do believe the witch needs what, 10? Yeah, 10. Okay. I mean, that's an option. What is this? More berries in future runs. Can help you maybe start a little faster. I think can probably go with the berries. I think that's fine. In fact, let's go with all these resources. We can get a faster start. Looks like stone is just one off. That is okay. But we have expanded significantly already, and what do you know? Got our metagame goal of stone collection unlocked as well. So we get another one of these. Can unpause that and go ahead and get this missing link. Fantastic. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so fates. Select which monster to fight today. The next boss is random, okay, but we have the clown or the dryad. So the dryad is magical, the clown is physical. I believe the clown is ranged as well. I think the dryad. Actually, no. We have 2 melee units. Let's send in the clowns. See how well they do against our boys. Definitely see. Alright, so let's assess. So we got 4 berries. Of course, the werewolf is going to eat 1. Let's see. Can we get 7 berries by nightfall? We got 5. So 6 coming in and then 7. Fantastic. Alright, so this is actually really good because we can get the fishing hut right now. And I wonder if we can actually catch a fish before the day ends. We'll certainly see. But this is good. Goes out in the morning. Okay, wants to catch 1 fish from the shore. Okay. And then you can upgrade it for 2 fish. Got it. But you need the stone road, which means you need this upgraded. The road builder. That also costs, excuse me, planks. Okay. Good stuff, but we got it. So tomorrow morning we're going to get our first fish, which is great. I think we can pull one of you off of berry collection. And let's go into wood collection. In fact, let's build a sawmill. Got a lot of gold down here, so it would be an ideal spot for the gold mine right here. Sawmill can probably go right here. And let's just collect more boards. Or more wood to saw into boards, more like. Good boy. Alright, werewolf. Let's see how the werewolf behaves in battle. Okay, so he's got a pretty good attack range. And he's hitting for pretty good at 21. Just eating these guys. So he's definitely got some rage, right? And maybe if we can eventually get gold ingots, we can keep pumping the upgrades. Send to the tavern and reward the werewolf with a well-deserved berry, of which we have plenty. And of course, tomorrow we're going to get fish, which will level them up. So that is the value in doing more complex food, is your heroes level up faster. Which means they're stronger, stay alive longer, all that good stuff. Alright, so let's assess. Red X's, nothing there. Okay, so more gold for 5 of these. Okay, got it. Can I talk to you again? Doesn't look like I can. Alright, so whatever she's up to, doesn't like us too much. I think we can probably take you off of berries and have you start to saw down some planks. And we got the fisherman right here. Fantastic. Watch out for the shark, man. Alright, so fates. Okay, so who's going to show up? Mechanic or the Death Priest? Let's do the Death Priest. We got a ferocious werewolf. The nighttime is the werewolf's time. Alright, so as far as stone goes, I mean, we're good. We have to get to the gold mine quickly. That's what we have to do. So let's saw down these boards. Probably get to the gold mine. Either that or with our initial boards we can consider, do we want to help out this guy? I'm not sure what happens when you do. But he is a merchant. So you would think that maybe he sells you things. But do we have the currency, right? Like, are we financially sound and able? I would assume it costs gold. We have 9 gold. I think we probably hold off. We've got a great spot right here for a gold mine. And let's see, we need 5 boards. Alright, we'll keep cutting down trees. Could also angle toward another worker as well. I mean, that's another possibility. We got a couple of boards sitting here for the mule to pick up in the morning. Let's see how we're doing against the Death Priest. Seems like when you guys work together, we have success. Fantastic job. And there should be a fish waiting for our werewolf. And a level up in face as well. You bet. Fantastic. Alright, so plus 2 physical attack, plus 3 HP, and rage as well. Looking good. 80% of the damage done by the werewolf. Might have ourselves a stalwart. Aggressive, offensive force. Nothing there. Okay, so we got some free wheat. That's a good find. Great find. Okay, so we're getting boards in wood. Let's keep doing that. Got the fishermen going out. Got plenty of berries as well. So let's allocate the workforce toward wood collection. We can probably speed things up. The puppy likes it. Thinks it's a good plan. Alright, so the mule. Doing a good job transporting things. We've got a djinn or a jester. Let's go with the djinn. And the djinn is here. Okay, so here's another board. Let's go ahead and pull you off of boards then. Put everybody on wood. I'll be able to get a gold mine, but might as well have you doing wood first. Alright, very good. Let's get the gold mine. Alright, upgrade. Upgrade the lumberyard to unlock the forester, a special job that will plant new trees in surrounding wild spaces. Okay, so that is a question that I had. How do you get more trees? Well, this is how you do it. Upgrade the lumberyard, okay. Special jobs do not require a worker, but cost 1 coin instead. This is the last step of the tutorial. Okay, got it. Well, let's see how much that costs then. 5 stone. Costs $1 per tree, or 1 gold per tree, more like. We have 10 trees in the vicinity, so it'll be a while until we have to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get a miner here. Take you off. We're gonna have a nice influx of wood. That actually should lead to another house for us. Alright, how we doing up here, guys? We've got these djinns. Should be doing okay. Alright, 8 wood. Let's go ahead and build that house. Bam. Alright, another worker for the good guys. And I think what we can probably do from this point is maybe allocate you to continue to saw down boards. Otherwise, what else are we looking at? So, as far as big building plots go, the smelter, ores to ingots. But we need 9. So what we have to do is we have to quickly get to... Could also do some of these other fun things like a siege camp. Could build walls for 6 boards. I would assume it just goes right here, maybe. Takes hits for you. Okay, so 30. So it looks like maybe your walls take damage first, and then your heroes do. But we got to get this so we can actually stack up 9 stone to build the smelter. It's going to allow us to upgrade our heroes, of course. Could also look at maybe enlisting another hero, too. Bunch of options, man. There's like so many different ways to play this game. But we have a new workforce, so let's go ahead and get gold with them. Alright, let's go, boys. I'm kind of monitoring this to see how well we hang in there. How long we hang in there. See if we start taking damage or exactly what happens. So Ricard gets pinned. Takes a couple of hits, but overall, we're looking okay. And the evil in the area falls. Pop on into the tavern, where a meal awaits. Right, of course, it's fish on the menu again. Werewolf is. I mean, he's alright with that. He's not super happy about it, but it's probably better than berries. For the evolved, taste buds of the werewolf, I suppose. Alright, so checking these X's, nothing. Do you want to talk? Do we summon in this guy? I feel like we would probably need a 3rd hero before we do that. I do have 4 stone. I could add the swordman. I think the most useful unit for us would probably be the crossbowman. But he takes 4 wood. We should be getting another recruit soon. Maybe we can kind of fill out our team then. But we have a plan. Let's stick to the plan. Let's go, boys. Keep getting wood. You keep fishing. Got berries in storage. Get the gold. We need the mule to transport things faster. He's got to work harder, man. Alright, so we have the rune scribe and the werewolf. I mean, this is a fight that needs to happen, right? Werewolf v. werewolf. See who the better lichen is. Let's do it. Do I want this mini-bot? I mean, I kind of want to. But I'm not sure how much 300 HP is. Looks like the HP scales up. And we actually have to repair the church first and foremost anyways. So maybe that's like a goal in a future run. Or maybe we can somehow work it into this one. Looks like so far when we work together, we're doing good things. It's day 5. We'll have the boss fight coming up in a couple of days. On day 7. Well, let's see. So 6 units of wood. I mean, stables. This is for more carriers. It does seem like we have... I mean, we have what? There's no boards in storage here. Got those. Got 3 logs. And 3 units of gold. Now, obviously, if our mule can't drop it off in time, it does cause problems. We also have the hunter. So I think, like future state, we transition to ore and go with the smelter and the hunter. I think so. Might need to get more carriers for that, but 5 wheat. That means we're going to have to build a farm. So what am I stocking this wood for exactly? I mean, I could get a farm, I suppose. Let's put you guys on boards. Let's put 3 guys on gold boards. And then we'll go with... I mean, we could maybe build the wall, but definitely upgrade the castle. Let's go. Right, hero levels up in face. Fantastic. Nightfall comes. Let's go, boys. Alright, getting a little intense here. Alright, werewolf. Hold him off. Ricard just dancing from foe to foe. And you bet. Could also upgrade the lumberyard, right? Could upgrade this for stone roads. So many different things to do. So that needs 5 planks. I think staying on planks. So planks, right? Searches for new minerals around the flag. Cost 1 gold each time. 5 berries. This does not upgrade. 8 gold, but you need the stone roads. Gonna be a while until we get that far. It's all about how long you can survive, frankly. Alright, werewolf. Get your army ration and level up in face. Plus 5 HP there, plus 2 physical. Fantastic. Alright, day 6 dawns and we have a visitor. It's raining out, therefore we are wet. Okay. Let's see if we can select a ranged unit. How about the Cyclops? I mean, do you pair the Cyclops and the werewolf together? We also have the Death Priest, a summoner type. I mean, I used the Cyclops in my last run, like his damage is... He's also got the rage system, but his damage is just so compelling. The Archer would be a decent fit. Let's go with the Cyclops. Let's go heavy. Probably throw him in front of Ricard. Maybe we can add like the crossbowman. In fact, let's add the crossbowman. Let's do it right now. Let's throw him right there. Seems like the werewolf has a bit better range than the Cyclops. But obviously, if Ricard falls, it's over, so we need him to stay alive. Now suddenly we need more food support for sure. So let's pull one guy off this. Let's have you go berries. Of course, still have the fish. Okay, so this guy takes the last log. So let's have him transition to wood gathering. We have the vampire or the pixie. Let's go with the pixie. Looks like it's new anyways. Alright, here we go. We got 5. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Bam. Okay, so faster tax generation. But most importantly, now we can transition to stone. To get this. I'm gonna have to build up 9 stone. So let's take you off. Let's go you there. Let's do that. We got 4 heroes up here, so I'm feeling good about at least the first boss, right? Marksman taking him out from deep. Nice, the Cyclops, man. We miss you, Cyclops. That broad area stun. It's useful. It's good stuff. What is wetness exactly? I know it makes you take more lightning damage for sure, but... we'll definitely see. How is the lumberyard doing? So 7 trees left. So we got 3 gold deposits. Maybe we should probably consider getting a geologist. Deal 5,000 damage. Fantastic. Alright, let's go, boys. Werewolf v. werewolf. And he's taking him out. Into multiple numbers. Per attack. You love to see it. And level up. Hero levels up in face. Absolutely fantastic. The day is won. Now, do we consider the mini-boss? I think, yeah, so tomorrow is the actual boss fight. Said we're going to have a random boss, so I suppose we'll see what we end up with. Let's think about our workforce, though, quick. So we have 5 stones in storage. That'll bring us up to the 9 that we need. 16 max, but we do need 18 in total to get this and this, right? Which one do we get first? I think you probably get the hunter first. I think so. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should at least consider getting another mule, because, I mean, all of these, the mule, I mean, he's got to do better, man. The mule has to work harder. We got 3 boards. Could consider building a wall. Should give us a little more staying power, longevity. We could repair the church for the faith. I mean, we're not bringing in a mini-boss unless we do, right? Got plenty of meals. So I don't think we need to focus on berries anymore. Let's get more planks. Should probably help this guy out. I'm being kind of greedy with my boards, man. Bakery. Siege camp. I think maybe we try to get the wall. Alright. So who gets the fish? The crossbowman does, okay. Cyclops with the berry. Not happy about that. Neither is the werewolf. He's like, hey man, where's my fish? And we got a magic boss, okay. So of course, in the first video I did of the early access release of this game, we did face the Goblin King. Wonder who's showing up today. Alright, so, donkey, mule. You gotta get working, pal. Make sure you are transporting the right resources. Which you don't really seem to be doing, man. Alright, so 5 planks, we can actually upgrade this. I don't need this upgraded. Right, so what do we have? Okay, we got a slime. An amoeba of some sort. And apparently he's magical. Is that so? Alright, well, let's duke it out. Blob. Alright, so a lot like the goblin boss. Looks like he summons little dudes to come at me, but you'll notice he stays out of range. Looks like the werewolf can get in there, which is great. I mean, he's taking damage, but he's hanging in there, which is kind of scary. See what happens once he gets enraged. Alright, we got 6 boards. Let's do this. The wall protects your units and mitigates 50% of the damage done to hit points. Wow. Quite nice. Okay, so now we have walls. Gonna keep us nice and safe, hopefully. Say that was good use of our boards. And then we can probably continue to get boards for the road builder. Okay, so this guy, we got 2 waiting there. These guys are getting stone. Getting a lot of it. Let's get more wood, given our wood supply is dry. Hopefully it doesn't start on fire. Alright, let's go. Gotta take him out here, boys. It's the first boss. The first test. And it's sunset. This guy's been on the horizon for a good amount of time. He's getting a little more numerous in his summoning, and here we go. So this is the test. Can we take it out? Come on, boys. We gotta take it out. Come on, boys. We got this. Come on now. Looks like we're gonna just be okay, and we have 8 stone. Needed 9, but we have 8. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna make it. Maybe. Yeah. Seems like we're okay. Definitely need a better range solution, and we do secure a star. Not to mention happiness. And a banish, which can actually let you, if you lose a day, you can use a banish to retry the day. And maybe beat the place that defeated you previously. But for our reward, we have a relic, so Eagle Eye increase. Physical attack against stunned targets. So the Cyclops does stun. Lacerate. Reduces move speed of bleeding targets by 20%. Metal arrows. I think Eagle Eye is fantastic, given we have the Cyclops. Right, very good. So how are we thinking about economy next? I mean, I almost think... I mean, storage is full, right? We got a bunch of stones. Maybe 1 on each station. But man, do I build a farm? And do we start getting wheat so we can get another carrier? But then again, I'm also out of space to build. Right? So if you think about it, if I get a farm, I can't get the hunter and the farm and the smelter. Right? We don't have enough. So it really feels like the farm. I mean, it'd be great to get another carrier. Can I upgrade... Oh, wow. So now we can add castle gates. Okay, so this is the tower system. Got it. So I wonder if that creates a space for you to put your heroes, like on the castle wall. I would assume so. Probably gives them more range, too. Alright, interesting. But regardless here, I mean, we've got plenty of gold. Can I click on you yet? Let's get this, for sure. Metagame upgrade. Maybe I repaired the church. I think so. Let's get that faith. It'll give us the option for the mini-boss. We do have a pretty strong team. Although, if this is the guy that we're facing, we'll see what he's got in store for us. But it would be nice and advantageous to get the mini-boss down. Alright, so it's a party day. So obviously when you beat the boss, that's a good thing. Reason to party for sure. Reason to have a nice celebratory meal. But you also get +1 experience as well. So Cyclops levels up in face. So does the marksman. Absolutely fantastic. The werewolf almost level 4. Werewolf is the catalyst in this one, and day 8 dawns. There's a rainstorm. Alright, so plus 25% knockback force is what the rainstorm does. Got it. Alright, so resources are allocated as such. We need that mule. To target the correct resources, we need 1 more stone. And then I can build another building. I mean, if storage is full, it's probably useless to have a unit on it. Let's go wood for now, I suppose. Actually, no, we need berries. If I can get the hunter, though, we can start getting meat. Alright, mule. Yes, get this. Good job, mule. Like, fantastic job, mule. Marksman or Scion. These guys whooped me before, but they are melee. I want units to come in to the AoE attack of the werewolf, so let's do the marksman. Funny that they're a marksman, but melee unit. Let's get the hunter immediately. Alright, so instead of collecting berries, let's collect meat. It's more advantageous. So clear removes thickets to find animals. Cost 1 gold each time. Upgrades for 5 gold. Interesting. So we do have 8 thickets, but 6 animals. That'll keep him busy for a while, I do think. Well, let's keep getting planks because we certainly want to upgrade some of these buildings that require planks. And then, of course, we do need more stone. Now, there's 5 in storage. Let's let the mule clear that out, and then we'll go back into it. We'll get 9 more and then get the smelter. Let's go. Maybe we can get the roads upgraded first. Because, yeah, you can get the house upgraded for relatively cheap, right? Just 4 gold. But you need the stone road as well. So I've got a nice supply of gold here. It's all about, like, let's just get it. Like, let's keep it safely in the castle and let's start smelting it. And, of course, survive while we're doing it. Alright, let's repair the church. Increases evolution chance to get more shards. Monster evolution chance. Generate faith and increase. Increases 1 building production by 30%. Really? 30% increase in production. I mean, that's pretty crazy, but we need 7 berries now? Really? Ah, man. I don't want the 2 berry collection anymore. But it looks like we're going to have to do it. Because we need faith for this. Right? If we can help out the farmstead. Monsters becoming angry, and it looks like the castle walls are doing a great job keeping us alive. Alright, so we're going to have to focus fire on berries, for sure. So I think the fish start is a good start. It's a good food solution early on. And a stormy night concludes here, friends. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Alright, day 9 dawns. Looks like we have another event of some sort. Alright, we got the mystic who says, silence! Man, I was not speaking of you. The king just says, okay. However, if we only had a shard, we could upgrade the permanent... Well, we could unlock the passive ability of one of our units permanently. So +1 attack for every adjacent unit. Okay, the next time this guy comes around, we're gonna definitely want to make sure we have this, because this is a permanent upgrade, right? So future runs, when you get the hero again, they have the passive skill. Obviously, something to focus on. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like it's going to be thunder tomorrow. Nobody's getting gold, which is fine. We have plenty of gold. Right, so we got a hunter. We got a berry gatherer. We got a bunch of boards stocking up here. Let's get more berries. I want to get that church. Leech mother. That's what did us in last run. Let's go with the Afreet. Goes with Jinn. Alright, nice. We got some meat there. Fantastic. It is kind of funny, like, this guy literally walks right by the tavern to drop off the meat at his little house. As all the food comes in. But it's like, bro, just drop it off at the tavern. You know what I mean? Alright, so 5 animals remain. Got 5 stone deposits. 6 trees. Still looking pretty good from a resource standpoint overall. Alright, so nice. Level 5 for our hero, Ricard. And the Cyclops Werewolf combination. With the broad area stun and then the AoE damage. I mean, it's good. It's working. Alright, Cyclops, set on fire though. That's kind of scary. No more in storage of the stone. We need 3 more. Did I get enough berries? We're going to find out. Probably not. But we should have some tomorrow. Alright, level up for the Cyclops, Crossbowman, and Werewolf. A full scale level up, including Ricard in that last fight. Fantastic. So we're getting stronger. But look at that. I mean, +8 for physical attack for the Cyclops? It's crazy. Looks like the Werewolf is a little more durable. This guy is. Got a lot of rage and a lot of physical attack. And we're not eating any berries at all, so that is good. We got raw meats and fish. Alright, day 10 dawns. Alright, so we have 6. So 5 of those are berries. Nice, we got cooked meat. Okay, cool. So our hunter did such a good job that we got cooked meat now. Fantastic. Could also get the geologist, but we do have a few ore deposits remaining and a ton of gold in storage. So I do want to get somebody on stone. Got to get 3 more. So we got a guy there. 2 guys here collecting berries. We only need 1. Let's do a setup like that, and let's go. Check these X's, nothing. Looks like we can expand. Alright, so I believe this is Thea coming back again. This place is very important to the village, and also to me. I've learned everything I know here. I'll stay as long as they need me. Okay, so we probably have to help them out to free her up. Please enlighten our guests. Kill monsters with, looks like holy damage. Rewards you with 5 faith. So it looks like there's going to be a series of quests from the chapel. Okay. So, does this monk do holy damage? Yeah, looks like it. Light damage. Hits all in a 20-meter radius. Okay. So, to effectively do this, you want to do another run with the monk where you angle yourself for wheat, right? Get the monk early. Have him kill the early mobs. I think that's what it's all about. Who's this guy? The ghost is on a quest. Bury a unit. Okay, so bury a unit. I wonder what that mechanic is. But I do believe that's another hero that can join the mix. Super cool, man. So much to discover.
Ready, please?
This guy's still asking for boards, man. I mean, maybe. Like, maybe. Maybe this is the turn, buddy. Maybe. But I kind of need the roads improved. How about this? Got another plot. A small plot, but a plot nonetheless. Geologist tent. Get a geologist. I mean, I think we probably should, right? Keep the gold flowing. It's an option. I don't have to make that choice yet. Right, we got double berries coming through. Halfling or satyr? Let's go with the halfling. Alright, double berries dropped off. So let's pull you guys off. And let's go with this. Nuns. Okay, so we can select a building to get a production boost. So what do we want for a production boost? Well, let me think about it. Probably the hunter for meat, right? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, nice. The nun is blessing that building, literally. And now we're going to start generating faith as well. So it looks like you can continue to go back to this well to continue to bless your buildings. Okay, cool. Also generates tax income. How you doing? You got 4 animals left and then 8 thickets. We'll probably want to get this upgraded eventually. But let's get the roads upgraded, man. Alright, nice job, mule. Alright, so 1. Need more stone. Where's my workforce? Let's go with... Need more boards. Should have plenty of meat coming in to feed the army. As the enemy swarm gets more diverse, right? Got halflings in there now. Got the marksmen. Got these guys on flying carpets. But we're hitting them good and we're actually staying alive pretty well. All right, 7 stones, 8 stones. Man, almost. Let me kind of assess, like, how are we looking? Especially when they get enraged. Cyclops is taking some damage, but looks like he's able to hang in there mostly. Yeah, he's about 2/3 HP. Not bad. Maybe, so we do have 3 faith. Maybe tomorrow's the turn. We fight the mini boss. I think so. I think we will. Hopefully it's not too imposing. Got 2 stones in storage. 2 boards in storage. 2 wood in storage. Man, the mule, once again. 1 meat in storage as well. We're eating good, though. Eating good. Alright, so. Cyclops gets the cooked meat. Everybody else gets raw meat. Suppose a werewolf would probably like that. Looks like the Cyclops is satisfied with his meal. Alright, day 11 dawns. Throw it on pause quick. Check these locations. Nothing. Looks like we can expand again. Fantastic. So what is this? Who's this guy? The Headless is on a quest. Have 30 fields in your city. 30 fields. So you gotta go in on farms big time. Can expand to the shipyard. Fishing dock. Collect 5 stars first. Okay, we got 2. 350 HP. I mean, I'm seeing some pretty flashy numbers from our team. I say we do it, man. I say we do it. I say we do it. Looks like we can expand more. Let's do so. Nice, another big plot. This is huge. Could maybe get that farm that we've been looking for. To add that monk. Just need 1 more, man. 1 more stone. I mean, portal, get more units. Kind of compelling, but to get the ingots, we can start upgrading our existing roster. Day survived, yes. Grab it. Alright, so what are we doing exactly? You're hunting. We need you doing that. You're collecting stone. There's 2 in storage. I think we're actually good. Let's go ahead and upgrade the road. And let's pull you off a stone and have you just grab. Yeah, there's plenty of berries. Grab some berries. Make sure everybody at least has something to eat. And then we'll need an operator of our smelter as well. What's another house cost? 16. A little steep. Alright, I'm satisfied with that so far. What is this? Market. New wares each week. Okay, so you can actually spend your gold to buy things. I mean, we can get beers. What does beer do? Should probably learn a little bit more about what beer does, right? Let's buy some beers. You bet. And buy a fish, too. Let's do it, man. Bring on the mini boss. Okay, so it's the squid. So wait, you can boost? Dinosaur or the shaman. Let's do the shaman. So I don't know what boost does, but here comes the mini boss. Alright, so are we like boosted up? Oh yeah, everybody's boosted. Okay. So boost up your heroes. Cool, man. And what do you know? The mini boss melts. An undead. You have proven your skills. The undead kingdom awaits. Over 25 units can only be found there, and stars do count for both kingdoms. Try it out if you have any problems progressing here. You can switch the kingdom at any time on the title screen. Absolutely fantastic. I had a commenter in my initial video asking about the difference between the 2 civs. Well, I think this explains it rather well. Fantastic. Got it just in time for Halloween and a magnet, so unequip all items, really. Well, let's put that right there in case we need it. I've only got 1 item. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our smelting operation off the ground, and we'll actually throw it right here. Bam. Alright, good. Start smelting this gold into ingots to upgrade our units. We're prospering here. We're doing good. Got this guy upgrading the roads as well. Fantastic. So I can upgrade this now, right? Stone road. Oh, he's putting in the stone road. Okay, cool. So it really does matter where you place. Especially the quarry. Because he's going to upgrade this, and then we can go ahead and get another worker. Okay, so we're having some trouble. Yikes. Right, so what do we need? Feels like maybe another hero. I mean, they're enraged, and there's a lot of them. This usually doesn't bode well in this game. Everybody's boosted, right? You're shocked. You are boosted. You're shocked. Everybody's shocked. I mean, I've got the monk. Who's this guy? Called the mystic? Yeah. Absolutely, we got the currency now. We don't have any wheat yet. I could probably muster the wood to get, or the stone, excuse me, to get this guy. We might need some help. We might need help, for sure. We're finally beginning to get our ingot smelting operation off the ground. Got plenty of food. And that will enable us to, of course, upgrade our units. What was I stocking up boards for exactly? Maybe we can get some... How about a castle gate? I think that improves our defense a little further. Add a chamber to increase happiness. Alright, boys. We just gotta win. Gotta win on the front lines here. Let's go. Alright, Ricard. Okay, that's not good. His flanks are falling. There's a lot of them. And Ricard gets melted. Alright, so the turn that we face the mini-boss. I'm not accepting defeat on that. I think we can do better. It's pretty obvious that day 11 is all about getting support for our team. So does the mini-boss respawn? He does. Let's go ahead and build these paths. I think beer is fantastic. Let's definitely get it. Let's grab the fish too. Okay, so let's get our team, like, supported a little bit better. And of course, we can do that. I think we upgrade the roads still. Let's keep doing that. Let's grab this. Almost have this ready to go. If I could grab some wood. Let's try to grab some wood and get that swordman out there. I think that's my initial solution. Anyways, got 5 happiness. He's going to have 5 XP. So he should be level 2. I think the question remains, like, do we take on the mini-boss? Or does he make him a little tougher? I mean, he got absolutely melted. So I think we probably do it. Let's call you in. Alright, boys. Let's boost up. Alright, we need some wood. Or excuse me, it was stone that we need. So let's get more stone. We actually have 8. Maybe I enlist this guy quickly. Let's enlist him. Probably put him right there, in front of the crossbow man. Doesn't do much, but he will, take a hit. He's got some shields. Alright, so now we're going to need, of course, more stone. We've got 2 in storage, but we've got to get back up to 9. I mean, do we want to go with the dino instead? I mean, the shaman kind of seemed pretty tough. Let's try out the dino instead. Alright, here comes in the boss. Let's see how quickly he just gets crushed. Yeah, the Cyclops just takes him out, man. Looks like he's bled. Alright, fantastic. Grab that star. Rage system in effect. And the dinos come out of the woodwork. Looks like we have some dark dinos. Take them out while they're far away, boys. Let's go. Alright, come on now, guys. Take out the dinos. They seem to just have a ton of HP, man. Werewolf. They're in local on the werewolf. Ricard's trying to fight him off. Swordman doing his best. Obviously the most underwhelming and underleveled units. The hero levels up. They do fade back a little bit. Got some good splash damage occurring. Cyclops falls. Not good. Werewolf, come on now. Werewolf. Alright, good job. Ricard cuts down the dinosaur. And that's how that one wraps up. Pretty intense stuff, for sure. Fantastic. Alright, so we managed to kind of go back to the drawing board, do the day over, and found much more success. Now, unfortunately, we had to pay our stone plans forward just a little bit for the smelting operation, but it led to the win. So let's get you on gold. I've got boards. Got just barely enough food. I'm probably going to have to stay on berries for a little bit. We can get this house upgraded. In fact, I can do that right now. Fantastic. Alright, so you're on berries. You there hunting. Alright, we've got 8 thickets. We will want a clearer to get more animals to keep that food coming. Okay. Pull you guys off because storage is full. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let's get the gold reserves back high again. I'll probably want to add a geologist eventually. Let's do something like that. Nobody likes a swordman sitting at a table by himself. Seems like the crossbowman keeps company with the werewolf and the Cyclops. Cyclops falls, but, you know, did great things. Let's get back out there, day 12. Alright, day 12 dawns. Do we have any bonus resources? We do not. What's happening? Is this guy sending me wheat? Let's buy the berries because we need them. Generates 1. Okay. Cool. Delivered by wagon. Alright, nice. So I don't necessarily have to get the farm. I probably still should, but we don't necessarily have to. I mean, if we can survive a few more days. Let's expand this. If we can survive a few more days, I can get another carrier. And how about this? We go west. In the mountains. What is this? Just found your first super metal. With it, you can make new items for your armory in the throne room. Find more of it in the world on the voyage. Get it from traders. Okay, cool. Then who's this? The shaman. Defeat the second boss. Should be coming in a few days. What is this? Big boulder in the way. Reminds me of like Sears Gambit or something. Except for it doesn't have a smiley face on it. Okay. Well, very good. So we actually have a supply of wheat. Ghoul and Lich. Oh, let's go with the Ghoul. No, let's go with the Lich. Those dinosaurs scare me, man. Right, we've got 8 stone. Come on, boys. Yeah, get it, mule. Drop it off. Alright, good job. Let's get this smelter. Bam. And let's see, who's chopping wood? Got some wood in storage. So if we're gonna go with the farm, we need 5 wood. Otherwise, we can maybe just wait. See if we can somehow get more wheat. You know, somehow. to I guess, make best use of the farm, you'd want, you know, the windmill and the bakery, right? So I think we wait to get the wheat organically, or maybe by some other means. So that means we want to get the stables down. And that also means that we don't necessarily need raw wood, but more boards, if anything. So we've got a professional berry picker. So let's go boards for you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is our entire workforce. We've got to get somebody smelting. So how about 1 on gold, 1 on smelting? Let's do it. Alright, boys. I just got a feeling we're going to be tested today. Alright. All kinds of unsavory creatures coming out of the woodwork. There's of course no mini-boss this time, but things get intense once they start to become upset. Looks like the wolf calls us bleeding. Okay. Workers going home. Got exactly 0 ingots today. Or at least delivered to the castle for use. And here we go. Here's the true test. Alright, boys, hang in there. I'm starting to get overwhelmed. Dino's just so much HP. Cyclops hangs in there, though. And it looks like we're gonna manage to do this. Absolutely we do. Absolutely fantastic. Way to go, boys. Good showing. Good showing. Great showing. Alright, I think our worker calibration is just fine for now. Got 4 deposits of wood left. So we'll have to get the stone eventually, get that forester. Carpenter sawing down boards. There's 3 in inventory. Can keep getting these walls upgraded. Or maybe go all in on stone and get sturdy walls. That's an option. Geologists searching for new minerals, I think, should probably consider that as well. Could also just build the geologist right here for 4. Maybe we go that route instead. Either way, a victorious day. Good campaign. Let's get this guy's wagon fixed up, man.
Ready, please?
Yeah, you're good.
We'll meet again.
Alright, he says we'll meet again. That's all he does. Doesn't even say thank you. Just we'll meet again. Alright, so berries for the swordman and werewolf. Got our fish and our meat. So I think our gatherer dude, he's got to clear some of these thickets. As long as you have the gold, right? Pay him for his services. Okay, we got 4 animals. Alright, let's keep going, boys. Any bonuses? Here comes in the proverbial daily wheat. And the second boss coming tomorrow. I think we save our beer boost. But let's explore west a little bit more. And we got the merchant dude right here. How about this? 6 of these for more wood. Yeah, might as well. The mystic will visit at the end of the week. Should the merchant visit instead? No. We want the mystic. Dancer and Magus. Ugh. Next boss is physical. Let's go with the dancer. Alright, so out of the woodwork comes the dancers. Who's this guy? Okay, so he's going to tell me. Okay, got it. Deals direct damage. 50 HP for the dancer. Alright, boys. Definitely going to be tested. In fact, day after day, we will be tested. Alright, so we got 3 ingots. What is that mule doing, man? Like, for real. Alright, let's go, boys. Cyclops hitting for 166. A giant hit. 127 right there. I mean, it makes me feel a little bit better about the boss that we have coming next wave, but can we be successful? We're going to find out. Let's crank up the speed. And let's go, boys. Cyclops, hang in there. Werewolf, taking some damage. He's got to shake that off. For the most part, he is. I wonder if I consider giving that sword. Actually, maybe the sword is best used on the werewolf. Alright, Cyclops, hang in there. Nice. So the hero levels up and then everybody gets HP back. Talk about a level up in face, and it bails us out big time in this one. And you'll love to see it. Absolutely, everybody survives. And we're looking good. Roads are getting done. Slowly but surely as well. Fantastic showing, guys. We got 2 ingots in storage. So we're going to need to keep pounding away on that operation. How are we doing for berries? We'll have to take a look. Can calibrate it tomorrow morning. But looking good here, boys. So fish, raw meats, and the berry. Should probably consider maybe adding another hero too, but we got a boss to deal with first. Here's the Mystic. Hexen and Flexen. Alright, so which hero do we get permanently upgraded? Probably the Werewolf. +1 physical attack for every adjacent unit. Oh, yes. So, to make best use of that, we have to move Ricard. Right, so I mean, he's going to get +4 physical attack. I'm not sure. That's probably not considered adjacent. Hopefully Ricard can hang in there. I mean, he does have 63 shield. Like, how does he compare? 31 health, 30 armor, 33 health, 60 armor. Okay, and shield. So he should actually be able to hang in there better than the werewolf can. All right, good stuff. All right, 500 monsters have been felled. Do we need to pick more berries? We got 5 of them. I mean, it's a good food source. Could get the geologist. I think probably go this route instead. But we're definitely going to need more deposits of ore. So let's have you be our smelter. Got 5 boards. Let's go ahead and add a castle gate. I think so, right? Yep, castle gate it is. Just gotta keep winning. If we can do that, we'll be looking good. Can actually expand the home base a little bit too. Alright, another small spot. I mean, it's not the greatest or most impactful, but we'll definitely take it. Alright, so I need a geologist. But I think we need to save the berries and go this route instead. So let's go. Got a couple of ingots in storage anyways. Speed things up here, boys. Hey, what do you know? Got some bonus wheat. Fantastic. Like a great find. Alright, here we go. Who's this? A giant? He's got a belly on him, man. Big old belly. It is a giant. So he's got us all pinned. Looks like he gets in close, which is good for us. Swordman taking some early punishment, though. Giant getting bled and beaten down. Approaching half HP. The werewolf, man. He's got something to say about it. Okay, Cyclops takes a big hit. Ricard about to take a big hit. But his shield deflects that blow and Swordman falls. Looks like the wall crumbled. But down goes a giant without an issue, really. Fantastic. Wow, so this run continues, friends. Alright, great shield. Units with shield push monsters 30% further. Increase piercing by 1 for ranged units. Plus 50% attack for 5 seconds when blocking a monster. I mean, as far as shielded units go, I think this. It's mostly effective on Ricard, of course. But gonna have a little party in the tavern tonight, for sure. Looks like we're missing ore now. Okay. I've got 6 ingots, though. Shaman unlocked. Very, very good. In fact, let's go speak with our friend, the Shaman. Looks like we can expand here. Claiming is not possible today. Okay, let's make sure we do it tomorrow. Alright, so 4 ore. Does the market... New wares each week. So tomorrow we can check the market. You've got nothing. Not doing any holy damage. Alright, so we're missing ore here. We need... I could take this route, the berry route, for the geologist. Could also just build the geologist tent. We have plenty of ingots. Let's do that. Searches for new minerals near the flag. Use the flag button in the upper right corner or press G. Okay. Places a sign. Vanishes overnight. You will want to move the flag regularly. Okay, got it. Well, let's search right here for it. For sure. Right in front of the gold mining operation. And we've actually got... So I can get another... Yeah. Fantastic. So we got another mule. So we should have a couple of mules now. And it's the celebratory nights here in the tavern. Bunch of experience all around. For the good guys. And the campaign continues on. How are we doing 4 trees? So 3. We'll want to get this upgraded. So do I have to... Yeah, okay, so we actually have to enlist another mule. Which we certainly will. Let's explore this way. Alright, so a watchtower. Looks like we got the dinosaur. Have 25 animals in your city. Well, we've harvested all of them. Got a chest. Very good. Unlock building priority system. I wonder what that is. Does it tell, like, the mule which building to go to? You know what I mean? What is this? Unleash the true power of your units. Wolfware. Must have 2 stars to evolve. Behemoth. Oh, wow. Your heroes can evolve in this, too? Are you serious? Cyclops must have 2 stars to evolve. So what does that mean exactly? Ah, you gotta get the passive skills. Got it. Okay, cool. Man, I did not even know that. But let's upgrade the Cyclops for sure. Last upgrade is the strongest, but it requires a special evolution outpost, which we just found, right? You can upgrade units in their sheet. To open that, just click on the unit. So I would assume it's more expensive now. It is. Okay, so he's starting to get skills and his stats get up. So that is the power and glory of the ingots. So does this increase their stars then? Increases speed, which is great. So is he considered like 1 star now? Okay, yeah, he is. Got it. You're 1 star. Okay, understand how this works now. So we obviously want to keep just grinding. And grinding and grinding gold. How are we doing on animals? Doing good. Do we need berries? I mean, maybe. Do I have reserve workforce? We're gonna need some more gold first. Build a mine shaft to get more ore for 25 gold. Really? Yeah. I think so, right? Like, definitely. Here comes the day's wheat. But we definitely want a mine shaft. I mean, that's the missing link. It's what we need. It's going to keep us alive the longest. And let's see, this marketplace. 2 fish, 2 bread, 3 beer. We want to save up to 25 gold, man. Alright, I've got 2 reserve workforce. So let's get more stone. So I can finally get this upgraded, this forester. Get another mule carrier for 8, okay? Let's go tower right spot. Probably throw... Got plenty of berries. Let's have a guy collecting berries, sure. Let's crank this thing up. Cyclops or Stormcaller? I mean, we're familiar with the Cyclops. Let's go with Stormcaller. I think, believe it or not, we do better against ranged units. The ones that get up make me nervous. Alright, let's go, boys. Come on now. Alright, come on now. Here comes the flood. Alright, Swordman just can't hang. Cyclops can't hang. Werewolf goes down, and Ricard gets swallowed up in the current. I mean, that felt pretty overwhelming to me, if I'm being completely honest. As far as adding more heroes goes, I mean, there's not really too much that we can do. I think we made great progress as our kingdom gets set alight. I think we made fantastic progress. Learned a lot. Absolutely, learned a lot more about what to expect in runs going forward. And not to mention improve the metagame quite a bit. So we can start the next run faster, right? And then maybe we can focus on bread. And fish, of course, but maybe bread over hunting wildlife. Then we can have a more consistent supply of wheat and add that monk. And try to get that little side quest taken care of as well. So many different ways to play the game, kind of planning out your build on the front end. One of the many things that I do enjoy. But I think I'm okay accepting defeat here, my friends. I don't really see how trying again is going to do anything for us. So let's go ahead and accept defeat. We lost to the Stormcaller. Okay, so I think if you get enough ingots to each unit's way, right? They're going to get their stars up. And then we can actually evolve them, which is kind of crazy, man. Sounds super cool. But got a nice supply of glory, for sure. Definitely the farthest I've gotten in this game. Learned a bunch, too. And not to mention, unlocked the undead civilization as well. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see our kingdom level up, though, before our eyes. Unlocked outpost gold. Can build a special road, okay? Special road, huh? Start with 1 more gold. Bush of Life for a relic. Bounty board has better quests. Okay, cool. Looks like this guy's hanging out. So that's it. A couple of kingdom level ups. Okay. So we have this. Research a new item. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Comes down a conveyor belt. A hammer. So what does that do? Increase physical damage by 3. It's dwarven in nature. Right, nice. Looks like rare is denoted by that blue little orb. Okay, cool. That's good. Level 10, we're almost there. Merchant doesn't look like he wants to do anything. And then this mystic dude's hanging out as well. Didn't get any new heroes yet, but of course got a few more unlocked. Got the shaman unlocked. Werewolf was great. Death priest. Clown. And it actually tells you how you can get these unlocked. Survived 21 days without a house. Wow. Man, we're going to have to do like some challenge runs here. 14 days without a quarry. Good stuff. Good stuff as always. So let's pop back and it looks like if... Okay, so if I click this, this is how you begin a run with the Undead Civ. Maybe we can do that in the next one. Maybe we can do that live for a Halloween live stream. Definitely let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, let me know if you want to keep seeing some Super Fantasy Kingdom right here on the channel. I would love to just tear through this game, make videos. If you guys will watch them, I'll definitely do it. Let me know, give me some feedback. You can also signal that you like the Super Fantasy Kingdom to me by simply smashing that like button. And if you happen to be new here, becoming a subscriber as well. So thanks so much, my friends. I do appreciate you hanging out on the channel today. I hope you had fun. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
It's time for you to know what a bubble knows. Time to go where the other bros go. Towers get defended, roads get light. Decks get built, dungeons get crawled. Indie gem after indie gem, a bubble knows.